Hey guys, what's happening? Today I'm going to be giving you 5 tips in 5 minutes to help you win more gunfights in Warzone. But before we get into that, if you enjoyed today's video, be sure to leave a like and subscribe so you don't miss another video going forwards. Also, if you have any tips of your own, feel free to leave them in the comments and we'll add them to another video. Now let's get into it. My first tip, and probably one of the most important things to help you win more gunfights in Warzone or any other Battle Royale in that matter, is communication. Now what you don't want to be doing here is saying, over there, he's over there, by the thing, because that helps absolutely nobody. Now understand some people don't have a mic. If that is one of you and you don't have a mic, please use a ping system. We've all had it before when we have a random teammate and they just die and they don't give you any information. Now if you do have a mic, you want to be given clear, concise communication as to where anybody is. So saying stuff like middle floor of fire station, outside the right hand side of police station, moving left to right. Stuff like that will genuinely help your team point out where people are. Now my second tip is knowing when to actually pick a fight and when to push. Now this can be a little bit tricky sometimes, but just stop and think sometimes before you shoot. If you see somebody who's running into cover and you don't think you can kill them and they've not seen you, it's probably not the best idea to let them know exactly where you are. That being said, if somebody's running through the middle of an open field, then yeah, 100%. And then knowing when to actually push an enemy team is absolutely massive in this game. For instance, if you're pushing a building and you've got 2 players in the enemy team down, then yeah, that's a great time to push. But if you're going up to a building and you've got to run through 150 meters of open ground with no cover when they're shooting at you, that's not a good push. Live to fight another day and fight them later on. Go and find an easier target. The next tip on the list is being unpredictable. Now, this is a little bit mentally draining because you almost need to think on your feet quite a lot. It's very difficult sometimes to do, but once you get used to it, it helps you so much, and it helps you, yeah, it just helps everything that you're doing. Whether you're running through an open field and you're slide cancelling, zigzagging, not running in a straight line, or you're fighting somebody close up and you're jumping around the corner so when they're pre-aiming the corner they can't shoot you down straight away. Or even when you're fighting in a building, if you're smashing a building and running all the way around, running in an open door, chances are they're going to be looking at the window that you smashed or jumping in and out, stuff like that. This will genuinely help you because the enemy team will have no idea where you are half the time and they'll not know what you're going to do next. Now the next tip on the list is a pretty simple one, but sometimes it is underutilised, and that is your utilities and making sure that you're using them right. Now most people in Warzone are running a heartbeat sensor right now, and I get the need for a heartbeat sensor, but if you're playing duos, trios or quads, you probably don't need more than 1, maybe 2 people with a heartbeat. So stuns are a great alternative, flashes can be used as well, but if you're stunning somebody in an open field, they're a free kill. Also making sure you know what kill streaks and other pieces of equipment your team have will just generally give you an advantage. For instance, if you know one of your teammates has a dead silence and a whole enemy team are firing at you, then why not get your teammate to use a dead silence, go around the other side and create a flank. Now the final tip on the list, and probably one of the most important ones, is fighting with an advantage and also using that right. So whether that's you getting the first down on an enemy team, getting the first down's massive. It gives you so much more chance of winning that gunfight straight away, and it also gives you a clear sign to start pushing and knowing when to push. But also high ground, if you're using the roof of a building, the top of a hill where people need to push towards you, even dead ground where people can't see you is a massive advantage because they can't really shoot at you. But when you're in that high ground or you're in that place of an advantage, you want to make sure you're using it right. So i.e. you're using it for cover, you're not standing in one position for too long so you can just get sniped, and try to get in a position where people will have to run towards you, especially if you're later on in the game. If you've got the final 3 players running towards you through dead ground or open ground, you can count that as a win before you start shooting. And there you have it, 5 tips in 5 minutes to help you win more gunfights in Warzone. Now, like I said, if you've got any tips of your own, leave them in the comments. We'll be sure to add them on another video going forward. And also, if you enjoyed today's video, let us know in the comments. Be sure to leave a like, subscribe, so you don't miss any videos going forward. Thanks for watching. Bye.